Right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So it's good to see you again with me. I am Agda.Faisal Aziz. My student number are 220.142.1145. So my student number is 220.142.1145. So okay, it's good to see you again with me here. I'm Agda.Faisal Aziz, and in this time I will review a book. Actually, this is my first time to review a book. I suddenly review a book because I have an assignment. I got an assignment for my lecture to review a book. So don't be surprised if the review that I did is not very good. Okay, so well, don't waste any more time. Let's just review the book. So the book that I will review this night, because this is at 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. in here right now. So the book that I will review is Dark Psychology Secret, that written by Daniel James Hollins. So the title from the book that I want to review is Dark Psychology Secret, and the author from this book is Daniel James Hollins. So yeah, I'm very, I'm not very interested. Actually, I'm not very interested, but I'm interested in reading this book because uh, I am interested in things that smell like psychology, that might have something to do with the word of with the word of manipulation. And this book is content about manipulation technique and mind control, human behavior, and yes, another other dark psychology technique, uh, like what I have mentioned before, like word of manipulation, mind control, and other darks or negative psychology. Actually, I want to review book like a Sherlock Holmes, because I'm interested in things that smell like uncovering a secret and the ways of thinking like a Sherlock Holmes. But because I don't have a lot of money, so I only can buy this book at the flea markets or a second-hand shop at the flea market. So I will review this book. Actually, I can download the Sherlock Holmes ebooks for free in the internet, but which uh, it will be a little illegal on the internet because when I want to download the ebook of Sherlock Holmes, I need to pay before I download it. Uh, Actually, I can download the Sherlock Holmes ebook for free, but it is illegal on the internet. So, and I realized that it is an ungrateful act. So yeah, I just buy this book on the flea market, and I will review this book. Okay, don't waste any more time. Let's just review this book. So the book is Dark Psychology Secret, written by Daniel James Hollins, and this book is discussed about psychology related topics that are manipulative, secretive, and controversial, like that. So the key point of this book are emotional persuasion and manipulation. Like this book discuss about the persuasive and manipulative technique used in dark psychology to emotionally influence other peoples. And the second is deception and mind control. This book covers the topic of deception and mind control, focusing on how some technique can be used to manipulate the thought and action of others. And the third is human behavior and psychology. This book explores the 10 aspects of human behavior and psychology, especially those related to the dark side or manipulative aspect. And the fourth is neuro linguistic programming or NLP, and hypnosis, because this book covers NLP and hypnosis technique and how they are used in the context of dark psychology. And the number five are is how to stop manipulation and defend the mind. In addition, in discussing the manipulative technique, this book provides insight into how readers can identify and protect themselves from manipulation attack. However, it is important to remember that the advice is to read this kind of book critically and with caution, because as manipulative material can have a serious repercussion and can be interpreted differently by readers. So it is always best to be aware of the context and ethics surrounding the topic discussed in this book. So yeah, after I read this book, The Dark Psychology Secret by Daniel James Hollins, it is I felt dissatisfied with the content, because I even thought that the author of this book are lacked expertise in the field of psychology. If I compare it, if I compare this book with the book of 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, I think the book Dark Psychology Secret, this by Daniel James Hollins, is far below the quality of the book 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So I'm not satisfied with this book, because in my opinion, the quality of the content in this book is not very good. The information in this book is not in depth and it's not valuable. I mean, I even think the author of this book was just inspired by the book of 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and wanted to make a book with a similar theme, with a book from Robert Greene that entitled 48 Laws of Power. But the result were not were is not as good as the 48 Laws of Power. So this quality is under the 48 Laws of Power, far away, far away below the 48 Laws of Power. Uh, this book only consists of 8 sections, or 8 part, or 8 main point, and several subsection within those 8 section is book. And if you have ever read the books 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and then you read this book, then you will definitely feel the same as me, namely that the content lacks depth and feels worthless. You will unsatisfied if you already read the book of 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, and then you read this book, you will unsatisfied with this book. And for those one of you who are fans of book that smells of manipulation, or you really want to become a manipulator or gain power through mind control over other people, then I suggest not reading this book, but I suggest you to read the book of 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, uh, or Sherlock Holmes. And in the end, before I close my review, I will read this book. So I read this book, The Dark Psychology Secret by Daniel James Hollins. I will give this book 6 out of 10. So it's very far away below the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So yes, this my review about this book. But if you are curious about this book, you can buy this book on the bookstore or maybe on the flea market. Yeah, but I still suggest you, if you want to what you really want to be a manipulator or gain power through mind control over other people, I will suggest you to read the book 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So yes, that's all my review. Thank you for watching me. If you are kind, you can subscribe my channel. So yes, actually this video is for to accomplish my assignment. So but I hope you are enjoying my video, and maybe if you I wish you get good information from my video about this review. But if you're curious, you can buy this book in the bookstore or in the online shop, or maybe you can find this ebook on the internet for free. Yes, I found this book in the internet. The ebook is free. You can find it if you're curious to read this book. But I still suggest to read 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Okay, thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night and see you on the other video. Please subscribe and like if you want. Please subscribe me and like. Okay, thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.